Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and there's a brand new trailer for Terminator Dark Fate, the latest installment in the Terminator franchise, which I'm a big-time, long-time fan of. And we're going to be checking out this trailer in a live reaction, first time I'm ever seeing it, and then we're going to discuss it afterwards, because presumably there's going to be something to want to talk about. So anyway, let's get right to it and check it out.
2 days ago, I had this nice, simple life. And now it's a nightmare.
Reminds me a little bit of T2, Judgment Day. Didn't we just see something like this in Star Trek Discovery? Oh, Sarah Connor.
Who are you?
Let me tell you a little story.
My name is Sarah Connor. I've never seen one like you before. Almost human.
Ooh, a little Terminator Salvation, huh?
I am human.
Kinda.
Why do you care what happens to her? Because I was her.
Arnie! Bearded Arnie. You will not be booking me on this flight.
How do we win? We win by keeping you alive.
Well, that was interesting. Interesting trailer. Very evocative of things we've seen before in the Terminator franchise. You know, a lot of been there, done that kind of, but I'm going to reserve judgment on whether that's for better or for worse as yet, until I get to see the full film. But it was really evocative, really reminding me in the early going of that, you know, sort of cement truck or dump truck chase from Terminator 2 Judgment Day with John Connor and the T-800 on the motorcycle through the aqueduct, with this big industrial vehicle chasing our two new female protagonists in this film. That whole, like, I don't know what's going on with this new brand of Terminator where he kind of looks liquid. You know, we see an endoskeleton, but at the same time he's got flesh covering, but it's not quite the liquid Terminator T-1000 thing. And a lot about what, you know, when he transfers over from inside the driver's seat of the vehicle onto the hood, it really was reminiscent to me of the Control AI in Star Trek Discovery Season 2, which could break down into all these little nano bits and everything and you know, reconstruct itself in a similar manner. So that was a little gobsmacking. I'm not sure what's going on with this new Terminator. Exactly. Or these two new protagonists, you know, I mean, one of which seems to call back to Terminator Salvation in at least some ways, in the fact that in that movie we had a character who, it was an overhanging question: are you human? Are you T whatever, you know, from the future, modified to think it's human? You know, is this a human consciousness put into an android body? Like, what's going on with this new female protagonist who's apparently there to preserve and save the life of the younger female protagonist? I don't know what the story is there. You know, very sort of Terminator 2, Sarah Connor, John Connor-esque with the T-800. We see Arnie baby coming back in this trailer. Full beard, looking very suave and debonair. And, but you know, like elements of this trailer were really heavily reminding me of, as I say, T2 Judgment Day, Salvation, and even Genesis toward the end of the trailer with that fight between the new female lead and this villain Terminator in the industrial complex or a brewery or whatever it is, looking very similar to certain scenes we saw in Terminator Genesis as well. But the number one get for me, the number one thing that's like, take my money please, is getting Linda Hamilton back to reprise Sarah Connor. That is awesome sauce. No offense, Arnie. I'm glad we got Arnold Schwarzenegger coming back. But the thing that really, you know, put my intrigue and excitement through the roof was Linda Hamilton reprising. And I can't wait to see how her story unfolds and how it plays into the whole franchise. I mean, to my understanding, I believe James Cameron is on record as saying that this is meant to be sort of the third Terminator film. You know, it's eschewing and completely throwing in the dustbin the timelines of all the other movies between T2 and Dark Fate. And that's intriguing to me because, as I say, I'm somebody who could pretty much sit down and enjoy any of the films in the franchise, the Sarah Connor Chronicles TV series as well. I'm pretty much going to be avoiding all spoilers, at least as much as I can, because I just want to be surprised going into this and see how exactly it shapes up. I'm already thrilled that we got, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger coming back. I'm already super stoked that we got Sarah Connor back. Don't know what's going on with the new characters, the new Terminator, the new protagonists, but it's something I can't wait to see when finally this film debuts. And I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. Love it or hate it, anything goes, as long as you are respectable and sharing your opinion and respectful of others. But especially if you got your excitement up over this film, or if it was completely trounced and it's just another chapter in the franchise that you're going to want to avoid at all costs, you know, let me know that in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video and would like to consider supporting my channel, please have a look at my PayPal support link, posted both in the description as well as the comments below. It affords you opportunities very much akin to Patreon, where you can set up a monthly recurring contribution, a one-time only kind of thing. You can send me a personal message with any contribution you send my way, requesting topics I may discuss in the future, ask for shout-outs, or make recommendations of things I may check out, and would inevitably shout you out down the line if I happen to discuss. And anything you saw fit to send my way would be 2 thumbs up for me in securing my longevity on YouTube for the foreseeable future, and just be very much appreciated if you took the time. And so yeah, otherwise I'm really going to be waiting with bated breath to check this flick out when it finally debuts and see how it all shakes down. And that'll be pretty much it for me on this. Hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.